I don't think that he is insane. I don't think he was insane at all. I think he was just truly inspired. And back then, when people wanted to find their own way, they found their own way. The circle represents the full Bible standard. The lines enclosing the different letters represent limits of Catholicism, limits of Lutheranism, limits of Methodism, limits of Presbyterian, truth held by all four. I mean, you can barely tell right now, but right about this area here, there's a circle with a X or a cross, I guess, which basically would be this, is what he put up on that rock somewhere in this area. Like I said, this was in the early 1900s, so a lot of this is faded, has worn away over time, but it's still probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And I don't think an insane person would do this. I think somebody who was truly inspired, who was truly full of love, and was just a loving person. And that's why he did what he did. Sometimes you kind of wish that who in all this community has not been helped by the prayers and ministry of the man on the rock. Reader, are you doing your duty by him? If so, God bless you. If not, I'm not sure what the rest of it says, but this is... He lived a very simple life, and it's just, I don't know, it's a beautiful story, and I don't think he really wanted people to... I feel how he feels. Living a life of lavishness is unnecessary. I think a simple, beautiful, just life of love, and it's probably the best thing you can get. I'm not sure what this is up here, but I'm going to sneak a peek because it's kind of intriguing. Huh. Good place to stay dry, little rock shelters. What somebody was trying to make here. I mean, it's a good way to stay out of the elements. You come in and kind of just come in and hang out. And you can tell most of this is, if I read correctly, is sandstone, which would definitely make it very easy for engraving. That's why. And a lot of people think this would take so long. Not when it's sandstone. with inspiration and perspiration, I'm pretty sure engraving through sandstone wouldn't be a problem. So that's a pretty neat little hut. I'll be back with more. What was this man about? He was about hope. He's also a man of faith. I mean, you can see and look, and the chisels. I mean, just the amount of work. Absolutely beautiful. You can see they've done a really good job of building the trails and turning this into a historical park to preserve it for people to come and learn and understand the story, and it still intrigues people because people are still, I think it's really known about Mr. Stallman is the stuff that was read about in his family lineage, but for the most part it's just kind of a mystery. But it really is a beautiful place to come walk and hang out. I mean, I think it recorded 151 rocks, and it's at 3 separate locations. This is just the main location. There's also rocks at the Tunnel Hill, and there's also rocks, I forget the other spot that they said. I think they called it Chapel Hill. This way, if I'm correct, is the one that actually goes down to the rock that I'm familiar with. Oh look, there's a deer. You can't tell, but down through the woods there's a deer that's bounding down through the woods. Yep, there it went. Don't worry, Mr. Deer. I'm no threat to you. Humility, huh? Not 100% sure. So when you get down closer to the railroad grade, what you're getting close to, they were the rocks that I found. Blessing. It says I-N-G. That's what he wanted, a blessing. When everybody just to be blessed, to have a blessing. To be a blessing. So that was pretty much, that's this one spot, the main park for Scripture Rocks, a neat part of Jefferson County, a neat part of northwestern Pennsylvania history. And that is all.